Hi, everybody. Welcome to this NYSI chat. Today with me is Bron Sheum. Welcome, Bron.
Hello, thank you for welcoming me.
I'm happy to have you on the show. Thanks for spending this time with me to share your experiences. So, Bron, maybe you can just tell the viewers how old you are and what
Okay,
level of studies you are at right now.
okay. Hello, I'm Ron, and I'm currently 20 years old right now, and I'm pursuing my business study in Republic Poly, and I'm still committed to my fencing training so that I can improve on my national ranking to compete at world class level competition.
So, Bron, how old were you when you started fencing?
I started about 6 years old.
What has been a highlight for you? What are you most proud of that you have achieved so far?
So when at first I started out as foil, and until Sec 1 when I joined Chongqing Yishun, they do not offer a foil weapon, so I switched over to FA because I felt that that was the easiest uh change to way, so because I can use foil experience on my FA weapon. So at first I started to do well in local competition, like making two top 8, but always getting stuck down there. And one of the time that I did well was going overseas competition to Australia. At first, I had a very low expectation of myself, like because all the people around me were taller and stronger than me, so I thought that I could not make it. But I, surprisingly, I didn't expect myself to make it through to top 8 in Australia, and thanks to that, I improved my ranking to number 2 spot and join the national game squad.
So when did this happen when you managed to qualify for the national game squad?
About 2015,
And how old were you then?
15 years old.
Okay, congratulations. That must have been a
Thank you.
significant achievement at 15.
Thank you.
So when you were in secondary school and you were training and studying, can you give us a sense of how it was like juggling sports and studies
Okay,
before
so
joining sports school?
so back in Chongqing, it was very hard for me to manage my studies and training because after school I need to quickly go back home, pack my stuff, and then go for national training. And then after national training, I had to quickly go back home and then finish my school assignment for to some and give it to teacher the next day. And then yeah, for and now in sports school, it's easier for me to manage my time and between sport and study because the training is more or less in sports school, so I don't have to travel very often there, and I can spend more time on my fencing and studies.
How did you find out about sports school?
Oh, I found out through one of my senior who transferred to sports school after Sec 4.
So your senior told you about the experience that he was having in sports school, is it?
Yes.
So when did you join sports school and how old were you then?
I joined sports school last year and I was at 19 years old that time.
So at what level did you join sports school in terms of academics?
Uh, I joined in as Sec 5.
So what has been the biggest difference between sports school and your former school?
One of the biggest difference is having to is the group of people that is surrounded by me. Like in Chongqing, I'm surrounded with people with normal people who are not student athletes. So I was like one the very small group in that group of people. Whereas for sports school, a lot of a, a lot of us have similar background, so it's easier for us to understand each other better and can help each other out and push each other to improve ourselves.
So you are surrounded by like-minded people
Yes,
and you feel normal in sports school.
yes, I feel normal. Like it was easier for me to get used to it.
Mm. So because you all understand each other as student athletes.
Yes.
What is your daily schedule like at sports school?
Training schedule was 6 summer a week, and we had 2 training sessions in between morning and afternoon. And in between the 2 sessions, I will have our poly classes from 12 to 4:30. And so after that, I go for my afternoon training. And after afternoon training, then I will go back home, do my school assignment, and then prepare myself for the next lesson. So after that, I will feel very tired. So I go to bed to rest myself and then prepare myself for the next morning training.
Okay. Well, Bron, thank you very much for taking the time to share with us your story.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to have this opportunity to share the experience with everyone.
I'm sure people who hear about it and listen to this story may one day also take the same path that you have taken.
Yes, I hope this will be sufficient to help them.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us today, and hopefully we'll see you again next time.
Thank you. Goodbye.